The Speaker of the House of Representatives, Gbajabiamila, has recalled how the Sokoto State Governor Aminu Tambuwal allegedly betrayed him in his Gbajabiamila's earlier quest to become the Speaker. Gbajabiamila noted that despite supporting Tambuwal to emerge Speaker of the House in 2011, the Sokoto governor abandoned him and lined behind Yakubu Dogara in 2015. According to New Telegraph, Gbajabiamila disclosed this in a recent book, Mr. Speaker, The Legislative Life, Service and Resilience of Femi Gbajabiamila, written by two of his aides, Dr. Charles Omole and Musa Abdullahi Krishi. Narrating Gbajabiamila's disappointment with Tambuwal's decision to work against his quest to be the Speaker in 2015, the authors wrote, "One good turn, it's often said, deserves another." However, that seemed not to be the case between Tambuwal and Gbajabiamila. When it was time for the Surulere 1 federal constituency lawmaker to have his own turn as a speaker in 2015, following the victory of the APC at the polls, Tambuwal did not only oppose him, he also ensured that Yakubu Dogara defeated the man that first conceived the idea for him, Tambuwal, to be speaker. Not only did Gbajabiamila work for Tambuwal's emergence in 2011, he also stood by him through thick and thin throughout the 4-year tenure. For example, when there were attempts by the then executive arm to remove Tambuwal following his defection to the APC, Gbajabiamila, along with like-minded, had to scale the National Assembly gates to access the House chamber in order to forestall the plot. Coming to 2015, with all the sacrifices that Gbajabiamila made for Tambuwal, it was taken for granted that the now Sokoto State Governor would support him to emerge Speaker. But the outgoing Speaker had another plan to have Dogara succeed him. Giving an insight into how Tambuwal stabbed him in the back, Gbajabiamila opened up when the time came for the speakership election. It was taken for granted. "I didn't even lose any sleep over who Tambuwal was supporting. He had become widely popular in the house at the time. He was close to my family, so we were surprised when we started hearing little things here and there. Even when I started hearing that he was supporting someone else, I thought it was not true until I found out that it was true. He never told me. Even when I asked him, he said it was impossible. Such was the height of treachery. Don't forget that beyond speakership, there were about 7 to 8 of us that started the Tambuwal project for president and came very close to clinching the ticket. We supported him fully. We met every night till 2, 3, 4 in the morning." Gbajabiamila added that he was most disappointed in Tambuwal's move to block him from becoming House leader after losing the speakership to Dogara. He lamented that even to be House leader, Tambuwal opposed that as well. "So at that time in my head, I was like, there is something this guy Tambuwal is not telling me. You have gotten the speakership, that is the Dogara you wanted. You are now resisting my being leader. Be that as it may, I was patient enough and even gained more experience in those 4 years. The party called me because it was even a mock election at the time. The chairman and all the executives of the party and members were there. I said, well, it has nothing to do with me. Mogono was the choice of the North-East, and it will be the North-East that we have to determine all. Mogono was the choice of the North-East, and it will be the North-East that we have to determine or decide whether they wanted to drop Mogono. It wasn't my prerogative. The second time, I believe it was Governor Yari and Tambuwal, they tried to broker a deal that I should drop Mogono and have Dogora deputize me. I could not bring myself to dumping someone I had been working with, and I told them that they should go and talk to Mogono, not me, and that if Mogono accepted, so be it. I was not brought up that way. I could easily have done that, but I wasn't going to do it. So I was ready to sink or swim with my partner at the time. That's exactly what happened. My dear Saturn, was your reaction to what the speaker has said? That is the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Gbajabiamila, relating her Sokoto Governor Aminu Tambuwal betrayed him, worked against his emergence as House of Representatives Speaker despite supporting him for same office. Alright, we shall be looking at the reaction sections and later draw the curtain. Stay tuned, please. Okay, the first reaction here is from Ogunbona, which says Wike also supported Tambuwal against Atiku in the PDP presidential primaries in 2018, but the same Tambuwal refused to support Wike in 2022 for the PDP presidential primaries. So betrayal is his stock in trade. Andy Ebeku also commented saying, so Tambuwal is indeed a serial betrayer. No wonder it was so convenient for him to do away with Wike at their primaries without battling. And I lied. I want to believe my certain politicians are taking notes. Alright, we have a reaction here, another reaction from Andy Ebuku, which says so Tambuwal is indeed a serial betrayer. No wonder it was so convenient for him to do away with Wike at the primaries without battling. Okay, I will have taken this before, and then let's go forward. The Crown did comment saying he is very tribalism. He is only telling SFG that no matter what you do or even cut off your head for him, his tribe always comes first. Okay, and this all can take for now. Thanks and God bless. Ensure you subscribe to our channel. Bye for now, please. Okay.